Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. My name is Octoman, and this is the Let's Play for Epic War Saga, the Flash game, which is available in or on the website congregate.com. Maybe some other places I'm not sure about, so just go down on the description and you're gonna get the link to this. So, in the last live stream, which has been yesterday, I was starting with mission 1, 2, and 3, and already I use the Popo, the Epic Dwarf, I believe is his name, as well as I already purchased two Staff of Holy Empire, and so we were able to easily farm mission 3, 1, and 2. And today I want to go over and cover mission 5, 4, and 6, or 4, 5, and 6. I'm not 1% sure how long all of that stuff is going to take, so yeah, take a seat, get your popcorn, and let's get into it. So what I also did yesterday was I was updating Market to level 3 as well as the Water Temple, and I was purchasing, for my formation, I was purchasing the Valkyries. So this is what I want to take with me today. Also, what I want to check is, as always, my daily quests, my weekly quests, and all the other stuff. So I'm gonna get those. Doesn't really matter because of the overflow at the moment. So yeah, let's just do it. So this dude is a fire dude, and when you hover over, you can see as this fire element stat. So what we probably can do is, of course, we can take our Valkyries over here, which are of type water and blitz, and we can actually send them over rather quick. If that doesn't work, I probably get another Holy Staff or Staff of Holy Empire, or we're gonna try any of our other units, but I don't think we should have any problem at all. So we also start earlier, since we have the Staff of Holy Empire, and this way we are able actually to send the Valkyries rather soon out. So because they cost 3 of these are energy bars or whatever they are called, and that's the problem we gonna have. We need to start fast, but as you also have seen, the Valkyries have done a pretty decent job, so this is easy now for us, or for me, to get into it. I could be even faster because the Holy Staff of Empire or Staff of Holy Empire can even boost us a little bit more later on. Sadly, we cannot rage yet, but this is something we're gonna do in the future, since we haven't reached, I believe, the correct level for that. So as you have seen, these Valkyries are insanely fast. They need about 20 seconds to clear the stage, and we don't have any problems at all. So once again, just the start is a bit, let's say, time consuming. But as the more Staff of Holy Empire we are able to equip, the faster we are going to start at all time. And yeah, as you can see, we just need to do that, need to sit back and clear the missions completely off without any problems. And that's pretty decent. And also, we have a usage basically for the Valkyries because they are good against water, good against fire, of course. And that's pretty much everything we need to do to master this mission rather quick. I'm gonna do some testing in between right now, or maybe soon, meaning I try how would the goblins perform. As you can see, they also have now green numbers, meaning they get some boost from different weapons, probably from the Staff of Holy Empire in their attack. So let's see if we would go with goblins. I believe I need some more of them, but maybe they are fast enough to approach him and do the same job, or do a good job against him. So that's what we want to see. As you can see, they are pretty decent. Also, the speed is quite fast. Also about, I would say 10 to 15 seconds. So if you have trouble or you don't have enough money with the Valkyries, you can absolutely use these little goblin guys because they are quick enough to go over there and do a decent amount of damage at the same time. Or at least at the same time like the Valkyries are doing their job. As you can see, 15 seconds clear time for goblins, pretty decent. We also get a guidebook we can sell later on. I want to test the hobbits also, since they are rather quick as well. They are not boosted in attack, but they are as strong as the goblins at the moment. So probably these guys are of a good choice as well, or are in total a good choice. As you can see, they can do the damage, and they do also 15 seconds clear time. Pretty decent. So if you have two times the Staff of Holy Empire, you should be absolutely able to go through that and master this one easily. So I'm not 1% sure which one I'm going to prefer over here. Basically all of the three are rather fast and advancing. The goblins are doing, in the long run, they do a bit more damage it seems. And they are a bit quicker than the hobbits. But let's also once again try to use these Valkyries. Once again, the problems with the Valkyries at the moment is, the sheer amount of, energy or whatever the lower bar is going to, it is about, is that they cost 3 of these blue bar. I believe it's energy or something, or mana. I don't know. I believe it's mana, yeah, mana is the correct word. So you need 3 mana to get them out, which means it takes longer for you to get them out. Also, that's where we need more time to get them out. As you can see, I need about 5 seconds first to get them at least into the game. Then they need to pass over. Also, there's some lagging over here at the moment, it seems. And as you can also see now, the goblins would have been done already. And the Valkyries, even if they do a decent job because he's of type fire, they are still too slow in advancing and give us a slight push backwards, like about 3 seconds slower than our little goblin guys over here. So once again, if you don't like to use the Valkyries, just make sure you use the goblins with 2 times the Holy Staff of Staff of Holy Empire, or maybe 3, then you're even faster and better and whatever, and stronger of course as well. So this is all up to you, and it's not so cost intense, it doesn't cost too much in the market. So let me go back here pretty quick. I want to see something. Well, at first we leveled up, that's pretty decent, so I can go and push myself to 75 into attack. I have some dailies where I get some rewards for. In this case, it was 50 gold. This one would overflow once again about 100 points, so probably I come back in a second. Same for the weekly one, we get some gold here, which is pretty decent as well. They want to sell or want to let me buy and sell 10 items for the weekly quest, so we can easily do that by just going here and purchasing anything 10 times. So buy 10 times, sell max, or sell all, or sell 10 times, and then we are good to go with these buy and sell quests over here, and we get some decent EXP and also some gold reward. Since I overflowed that already, so I can also take the daily over here, since now I couldn't overflow that anymore. And then we are good to go. We are able to go and enter several more quests, do the spawning of the goblins and all the other stuff. Meanwhile, we are playing. Once again, I leveled up, so I give myself another 5 points over here. Pretty decent. And let's see where we are. We have played 11 times, so we need another 8 times to finish this one up. So let's go through that pretty quick. Basically, 2 packs of goblins should be more than enough to master this one, or actually to push through and do some decent amount of damage. If you like to, you can always go and push even more inside the playfield, but actually doesn't really necessary. So we are at 12 runs now, so when we only need to battle this 19 times in total, then we need to do this like 7 times more to clear everything up. So some of my goblins died, not a cool one, so nothing fancy at all, since we can easily send a lot more afterwards. And as you can see, usually I play the special attack the first, and then I go and spawn some units, because this is filling up the lower bar again, or at all. If you don't have any Staff of Holy Empire, it's absolutely necessary to have a quicker start, as you probably have seen in the last live stream or video. But you can also do this vice versa. Basically, doesn't really matter for this low numbers, or for this low goblin cost or mana cost. Since once again we're gonna have the Staff of Holy Empire, which are making sure that we have already 1.5, I believe, full, or 2.5 full mana bars. It's about 1.5. But yeah, that's basically everything we need to do. I haven't counted correctly yet, but I believe we need like 3 or 4 more runs. And as you can see, rather quickly, just let them do their job. And so whenever we are done with that, we can go, yeah, pretty quick to the next one. So I try to push through a bit harder and faster right now, just trying to click as fast as I can. You can also use these, by the way, these keyboard shortcuts, which are written down below, like under these skills, to maybe get your units even faster out, like if you're instantly, you know, button mashing. So we leveled up, as you can see over here. So we go back and level ourselves up to get us 5 more points. Our formation is still the same. Let's go to the quest pretty quick. There's a quest completed, and we already made 250 EXP, which is pretty decent. So we only need to have some more rounds to play. So as you can see, there are 17 right now, meaning we need 2 more. Since once again they have changed that. Beforehand it was like 30 runs, but now they changed the level system a bit because it was taken even longer to come to a specific point, I would say, before you mastered at least one mission, because you had to play stuff like 30 times in a row. And 30 times was actually not a good one, I believe, so they changed that. And final mission here, or final run through. Maybe we'll get another achievement. I'm not sure about yet, but we'll see in just a moment. So that's it, probably. And if I'm right, we are now at 300%. We have like all these 3 stars, 19 times played, pretty good. We got some Nazi care and this guidebooks. Once again, we can sell these things later on to get even more or better equipment. So let's head back to the village pretty quick. I go to weapons and I want to purchase another Staff of Holy Empire for 6,000 gold, but I only have like 5,800, so I need to sell some stuff, meaning I have no idea where these guidebooks are, so probably over here. So I have 4 guidebooks. Press on it and sell all. Once I do that, I get another 2,000 gold. Whoops. And now I can purchase another Staff of Holy Empire. There we go. Buy. And now I go back to my equipment panel, and or in this case, the formation tab, and equip it. So I have a even more decent attack right now, and also I have way more mana in the beginning whenever the round is starting. So, and since we have done that into 300%, and we are set up for the next round, which is going to be this dude. When we click on that, we can also see what element he has. When we just press play over here, you can see that when you hover over here, and you can see he is he doesn't like he is an Earth dude. And when you go to the formation tab and you don't know what the heck is good against Earth, you can see this over here. What does it mean is we need some wind units. So wind units are, for example, this little elf rangers. We can make use of them. They are rather slow in advancing, and also maybe not a good choice over here, but we can still go in and test that. Also, on the other hand, we might want to think about upgrading our wind temple meanwhile playing through, but as you can see, we need another 6,000 gold for that, and probably we are going for these guys, or maybe the dwarf sharpshooter are a good solution or a good choice over here, since they have a hard pushback as well as they come in high numbers. So well, that's what we're gonna test out right now. So at first I would just go as I would do whenever I have to, and see if these elf rangers are in any way able to do damage and are in any way able to kill this dude, and how long they actually need. So my elf rangers are that strong because of the Staff of Holy Empire and all the other stuff that they are easily killing these little dwarf shooters on the other side and doing a decent amount of damage, as you can see. Whenever one of their arrows are going to shoot over, they have no problems at all with that. And they are able to clear this mission in about 25 seconds, I would say. We got another level up, so we're gonna go through that or to that and give ourselves a bit more attack, because that's what we need at the moment. We need to be as strong as possible. So now let's go into and check if we are able to, for example, do something with our little units over here, which are rather quick. And maybe we are anyhow able to do some decent amount of damage to this dude. But the problem, as you can see, is this a little stump attack, which is keeping them from doing any damage at all. So what does that mean? Goblins alone are just not a good idea over here. So I go and get my elf rangers out over here. Hopefully they're poisoning all these units coming after me right now. And hopefully I have enough in numbers. There we go. And of course we want to do some decent damage again to the dwarf shooters. And yeah, maybe a better choice would be something fast from the Wind Temple basically. So I believe also if we would have like dwarf shooters which are doing way more damage than these dwarf shooters, since they're also I believe faster in advancing at all, we probably can do a decent amount of damage with the dwarf shooters when we get them. I believe there are some points where we want to get them no matter what. So probably we go into the market pretty quick, put them into our formation and see if they are anyhow faster than our elf rangers. So I'm gonna put them here, go to formation, put them inside my formation, and go to quest and play again. Let's see. So as you can see, they're also rather cheap and once again rather fast in advancing, but the damage is, well, is way higher than the ones we have seen before. Like as these dudes here have a damage of 51, ours have like 350. So as you can see, they are also low in range or low range units, so they need to go to a specific position first, and then they are able to do damage, but they need, as you can see, about the same time, so about 20 seconds, as well as or like our elf rangers. So once again, by the way, we can, even if it's not a good idea, we can try to send some Valkyries over there and see if they are performing anyhow. But since they are water and this dude is earth, I believe they have like no chance in surviving. But we'll see. Maybe they are fast enough to do some decent damage, but also they need about 20 seconds. We got an iron ore, which is pretty decent. Maybe we can test out anything else. Well, actually, not really. So the Valkyries once again have the same problem as before. We cannot get them out instantly like we can do, for example, with the Elf Rangers. I hope the lagging is going to go away soon. Maybe I need to once again reload or reload the browser window. I don't know. But and now we can see the elf rangers are rather slow in advancing, so they need to go against all these little dwarf shooters. So probably we are better to go with these dwarf shooters, or even with the Valkyries, since they're fast in advancing. So, and what you can see now, they needed about 30 seconds to clean this one. So play again. Let's test again if we have been so wrong with the Valkyries in this case. So I try to boost it a bit once again with the special attack first. Then we are able to get them out a bit quicker, and then we are good to go. Well, hopefully. Since they are rather strong right now due through the Holy Staff of Holy Empire, they have actually no problem in pushing through, so I guess that is a good solution over here. I want to test the little dwarf shooter guys again, since I'm not 1% sure if we have been right so far with the timing, but as you can see, they are rather quick in advancing, at least quicker than the Elf Rangers. And they can come in a huge amount. And from now on, since they are way stronger than this little dwarf shooters, they shouldn't have any problem in just a second to clear this dude in the same time. As you can see, pretty cool. So yeah, that's another solution you can go after, but you need to have a lot stronger, I believe. Yeah, dwarf shooter in here. Once again, the Valkyries, we can try to get them out as soon as possible, as quick as possible, just to make our tests. The other guys over here, these elite dwarfs, they are kind of slow, so and they are of type fire, so probably not a good choice over here. Valkyrie is a bit slower right now. Through some pushbacks, so maybe we're gonna stick to the little dwarf shooter over here for the moment, because it's just the fastest and also probably the most secure way to keep at a 20 seconds clear time, so we can faster do the clearing and faster, or make sure that everything works so far and fast enough to pass through. As you can see, they still need just 20 seconds to clear this one off. The 20 seconds, by the way, come from the double speed, which is implemented into the game and automatically added so far. So yeah, and that's what we're gonna need to do several more times. I'm not 1% sure how many we already have. So we're gonna need to pass or go through that pretty quick and clear off the rest of the missions as quick as possible, so we can actually go and battle against the fire dragon we have seen already. As you have seen, even that was a rather good run. Some orange fruit. Let's see how many we got. Okay, so we need to do this 9 more times and then we are good to go. Once again, I want to master all the missions just because of all the rewards we are able to get. Pushing through the complete missions without any plan, I would say, is just useless, because at one point you will be stuck. And what does that mean? You have to have to battle a lot of times, or to get more EXP, for example, or you just go back and master these missions anyways. So, but until you get a decent amount of units and stuff like that, you are better to start with clearing all of that stuff off first. And once you are done with that, you're absolutely able to go further, go to the next one, to the harder ones, since there will be, and that what you can trust me, there will be a lot of hard missions coming up next. So not maybe in the second chapter, not this boss is not going to be hard, but a good maybe gold farming mission if we have quick units which are able to farm this pretty quick. And by doing so, or by just going through all these levels, we also get a good amount of gold, which we absolutely are in need for, since we need to have at least 2 more Staff of Holy Empire, I would say, or even 3, I don't know. So we can have even more attack, more damage, more mana in the beginning, and all the other good stuff. So yeah, that's what we want to do at the very, very beginning. So, I believe we need like 5 more rounds or something, maybe 6. But nothing fancy at all, we just go through that pretty quick. With our little dwarf shooters. Now they seem to slow down a bit, nobody knows why. So, maybe not a too solid one, but actually they do the job, but they don't do it quite well already, so... Or not too much anymore. Well, they don't do it in 20 seconds, but maybe in 25 or so. So maybe it's going or has something to do with how fast they are actually spawned behind the hero or the enemy or whatever, like behind our dude here. So when they come out a bit further into, or spawn a bit further into the battlefield, they probably are faster in approaching. That way they are, of course, able to get even, or be faster in clearing everything off here. So, and some more rounds pretty quickly gone through. I hope we're gonna finish that one pretty quick, so we can actually go to the boss stage and kill the first boss in the next maybe couple of minutes, maybe 5, 6, 7, I don't know. And then we are good to go. And yeah. But once again, this lagging is not making it better. Probably, once again, it's a browser choice. So maybe the next one I try to open this one up not with a Firefox. Or maybe there's some other thing running in the background I don't know about. So, which is slowing down the complete browser window at all. So, once again, I leveled up. So I go back here and add my 5 points into attack. Now we are at 200%, so we need 4 more rounds. High oak. And so what we're gonna do is we're gonna push through even more. And yeah, let's try to get these little 4 rounds even done and running. Once again, these slowdowns I have like no idea. Well, what can you do now when you are at this point is, I mean, did you complete the mission 13 or actually the chapter 13? I believe there has been a chapter 13 released, and probably a chapter 14 is going to become released as well. And we gonna do more here. We need to clean that up like 3 more times. Somehow we take a bit longer this time. So maybe I'm gonna help him with some other units. Oh no, we are at cap anyways. Okay, that was a rather slow one, so we're gonna have to redo all of that. So if you have completed like every content in the game, OAC, then, well, I have no idea. I mean, you can just try to become, higher level, maximum level, whatever. That's the only stuff you can basically do if everything is completed, right? So you can go and battle through the arena even more if you like to, or can try to get your first Galaxy Sword or some of the ultimates to become even better, even stronger, and so on. I mean, there are several goals you probably want to go after. Okay, I believe that is the final mission right now, so we should be done after this one. And I'm gonna check that out in a moment. So once and whenever we can. So we have like 19 played once again, and we got like 300% already. So everything is clean, everything is good to go. We're gonna check our dailies for some gold rewards over here. Doing our weeklies, gonna see that we don't overshoot too much. That looks decent. So we get another level up over here. We can once again go into more attack. We want to be stronger. As always, we're gonna get also these 125. And once again, they want us to buy and sell 10 items. So we go once again back to the village, choose the cheapest one we can get. We buy 10, then we sell everything, and then we go and close. Go back to the quest, weekly, and we want to claim our reward. It's not filling 1%, but we can also get the gold over here. And since we reached the first milestone of 15, and we got the extra of 5,000. Yes, since the energy bar is not here, it's easier because you are not reliable, or you don't have to go and make use of your action too much, because you actually you don't really need to, except for these quests over here. You might want to go to the arena and do some arena battles, but in the end, yeah, of course, it's a better one, not relying on energy or, yeah, stamina, whatever it's called. So, and now we are in the final mission, so let's check this dude out pretty quick. In here we're gonna have a void element. He's a fire dragon, the salamander king, but he's not of type fire. So basically everything can do the same amount of damage. It just depends on how fast we are in advancing, and of course what kind of units he's going to send. So, but what you can see is he have some thunder units over here and a lot of fire units, like the fire Zucchini, the mad bull, the skeleton archer, as well as this little puppy dragon. And that's where you need to go and actually use any water units. I tried to do this the first time here with the Valkyries, so we can see if that is still working or not, if we're fast enough in advancing and, of course, clearing off everything. Oh yeah, that's okay. I mean, about the arena point, yes, you need probably later on you need like 150 or 200 or something. But actually, once again, it's not really necessary, except you want to go with the weeklies and the dailies or stuff like that if you have some missions about the arena. But yeah, that's probably everything. And you can always go with small, yeah, or rather small items. But actually, once again, it doesn't really matter if you go into it or not. I believe so. And maybe there's a bigger usage of this arena later on. I'm not sure. But at the moment, I don't see a point to invest any time into it. Well, not much, since energy once again is not, yeah, is not part of the game anymore. So there is no strategy against that anymore as well. So let's get into it. I want to go and take my Valkyries out pretty quick, or as soon as possible, and see if they can actually go against all the puppy dragons, which he's going to probably send soon. There we go. There they come. As well as, let's see if they are anyhow able to do some decent amount of damage. Meanwhile, they're staying under this void unit. And since we have like 3 Stave of Holy Empire, you can see the Valkyries are absolutely insane in clearing this in about 20 seconds. So we get a reward for clearing this one off. Let's see where it is. There we go. So we got the champion reward for 10 crystals and 1000 gold, 1 iron ore over here. You can also see that because we beat the first boss quest over here. So pretty cool. We can now, since I bought the Valkyries in the last video or in the last live stream, I'm absolutely able to go through that and of course get stronger first, and then we can even hopefully push harder. So what I want to do is I want to go to the market again, buy another 2 Stave of Holy Empire, but I'm lacking a bit in money. So let's see if we can sell these dudes, sell all. And I still need 1 more, so maybe I find some ugly food I don't need, like selling all these. And now I'm over 12,000, so that's cool, so I can buy 2 more Stave of Holy Empire. We're gonna buy maximum. And close that, go to our formation tab and exchange them with our silver swords we have purchased before, like so. What does that mean? We get even more into attack, as well as we have, like, you know, way more mana in the beginning, so we should be able to instantly call the Valkyries out. If we are storing a bit more money later on, we probably want to take the lightsaber off as well. But as you can see, the attack of that is about 3 times higher than the Staff of Holy Empire. So we probably take and stay or stick to the staff of, to the lightsaber in this case for the last slot. So now we need to kill and free up everything over here with the Valkyries. As you can see, I can instantly call them out. Yeah, I believe, or about the Gungnir, I'm not sure, I believe they changed that to be not a crystal weapon anymore. And yeah, cat good stuff are going to be good as well for farming, yes, you're absolutely right. But for now, I'm just going through and trying to, let's say, pass uh, several missions and several chapters. So I'm gonna do like this one. I want to finish this one up pretty quick here, so I can go next one. Oh, okay. So yeah, so you can craft the Gungnir. That's okay, cool. Oh yeah, I'll level up anyways, sooner or later. I mean, and I will go after everything later on. Yeah, or sooner or later, since once again I'm a reservoir at the beginning, as you can see, just level 21, nothing fancy, and it's going to take take a lot time or a long time to even go and master all the missions, get a lot of gold first, and become even a blacksmith, you know, and do all of that stuff. But at the moment, I'm just unable to do anything at my current point, since I started all over because of all these updates and all the I don't know how I shall say, balancing. That's what they call it. So as you can see, I tried to push through as fast as possible, as hard as possible. I could even go over there and try to hit him with some damage, like with my stomp attack, because our hero is also getting stronger. Meanwhile, we are putting attack into it, as well as we are getting some HP. And what we also got is a fire dragon wing over here, which we need later on to purchase this dude here, or get this guy in the monster lab. I believe we need a total of 3 fire wings. So we're gonna go and try to even get those 3. Meanwhile, we are farming this dude. On the other hand, we're gonna check the rewards in a moment because of the gold and stuff like that. Yes, Oek, I have to. Yeah, that's what you say, right? So you need to take a lot of, all of that needs a lot of time. Even if, no matter what equipment you're using, if you're using the Master Rune, of course, everything is like super simple. And also, in the older version, it was like when you put up like 6 dragon steak of barbecue, you were able to beat like everything down the road, because it was just the only way to, for example, clear that 12-6 boss, I believe, because nobody had anything better than that consumables. But they were expensive, so for now, all of these old strategies don't even work anymore. And yeah, that's a difference to the old version, and also do it through all that balancing. So you have to check what is your opponent, what does he have, and so on and so forth. Or you go and read somewhere, I don't know, how you clear things off, and that makes, well, the game may be a bit less interesting. I'm not sure about that. But on the other hand, if you are struggling with missions, you probably want to go and get some information about that. And I'm currently creating those videos or the streams because a lot of requests has happened in the past, and all of them tried to get better or even needed help with higher missions and stuff like that. So that's why I'm actually going through all of that stuff once again. Well, yeah. Did they, by the way, did they already got rid of the AI bug, like this pushing forward badass enemies? Oh, we got another fire dragon wing, which is pretty decent. I got a level up as well and a reward. So let me pretty quick go through that and upgrade myself. Go to rewards and see that we got destroyer for I don't know what we did it. We did 100 battles, pretty cool, and we got a hero rune, 10 crystals, and once again 10,000 gold, which is pretty decent, because we can take this gold and upgrade our whatever temples or whatever market, for example, to get even better equipment and all the other things. So that's pretty decent as well. So Oh, by the way, what you can see, we get like per round at the moment, we get 600 gold, and that's pretty decent as well. So let's see the dailies and weeklies pretty quick. Spawn 700 goblins, and probably are gonna do that meanwhile. I'm playing that round here, so just give some goblins the chance to die. But also on the other hand, I want to make sure that I have enough Valkyries out. So pretty simple. Nothing fancy. We can even go for the goblins over here and trying to do the little quest for spawning hundreds of goblins. And yeah, the Discord server, by the way, is also a good decision they made. Like they can instantly get the feedback from player as well as from, or can easily connect to people which are doing all the jobs for them. So they are teaming up with a lot of people. And also, oh, that was the wrong button. Oh, never mind. And yeah, that's a good way, and that's a good point to connect to people. Pretty good idea they had for that, or with that. Also, these events are kind of interesting, even if I'm not 1% sure if they are worth it, I would say. But, well, we'll see in the future. Probably there come even more choices. Also, I had a lot, or heard a lot of rumors about not performing this one anymore in the Flash game and stuff like that. So probably, or as a Flash game, so probably we see some way high or bigger chances or yeah changes in the future. Yeah, based on or for this for this game. And let me put a quick check. Okay, so we need 4 more times over here to clear this one off, and then we are good to go to enter the second chapter. So we need 3 more times right now. I got another level up. I'm gonna ignore this for the moment, so I just want to pass through pretty quick here. And by the way, if you like to farm this stage, you're absolutely able to do so because of the high gold reward you're gonna get here. And also, when your clear time is about 20 seconds or maybe 15 seconds, depending on the equipment you have at the stage, you're absolutely good to go and absolutely easy. You can farm like 700 golds per round whenever you are like over 2 stars. And whenever you're reaching 3 stars, I believe it's 800 or even more. So you can start off farming here in this mission pretty decent amount of money. When you don't have the gold, when you haven't mastered the missions, you're absolutely able to go in here and get some money so you can get your first Staff of Holy Empire if you haven't already, and so on and so forth. Or you go just some missions back and once again master them. And for mastering 3 in total, you're gonna get like I believe 20 or 10,000 it was we got or I got yesterday. So on the last video. So this way you can simply get, let's say, kinda rich in the first chapter to get more temples unlocked and all the other stuff, because this is going to become extremely expensive in the future. So I were mastering now 6 missions. That's where we get our reward for. Also gonna put my next 5 points into attack because I want to be stronger, as well as get an adventurer for I don't know what. for mastering 6 missions, and that's why you want to master all your missions anyway. So you're gonna get this 30k of gold, 20 crystals, and a Dragon King sword. We're gonna check this out in just a second, but I don't think we're gonna make use of it. I'm gonna get my daily login over here. It's badly or sadly not highlighted that we are able to get anything from that. And what else? Well, we want to check the the sword we got. So it's this one over here. It has 190 attack, some HP, and some defense, and it is a fire wind weapon. So we are probably getting some more fire damage to our fire units whenever we use them, as well as to our wind units. But actually, not in my case, not a necessary weapon we're gonna make use of. Once again, I got Fire Dragon Wings 2 times. I believe we need 3 later on, except they have changed that. And yeah, we are good to go to next chapter, or we can go and farm way more gold over here for this. As you can see, I have 800 right now, but also I'm streaming already 45 minutes, so I'm gonna finish the stream in a moment. But before that, I want to go to the village and probably get some new temples, or maybe a market upgrade, or maybe a blacksmith upgrade. Also, maybe a monster lab update. I'm not really sure what I might need soon, but I believe there are coming a lot of units which we can, or where we can use fire units for. Well, let's do it whenever we actually need those. Let me see what the next weapons could be whenever we are unlocking this. So the Holy Spear Argentina, which has also a mana plus as pretty or mana plus 15, pretty interesting. So basically that could be used instead of the Staff of Holy Empire. Except, let's see. Oh no, that is a bad idea to do it like this. It's more like here. As you can see, this, the downside is we lose some HP. And we have some defense also. This is a small amount of defense, but we would get a good amount of, mana plus. Pretty interesting. And we're gonna have item plus here, so a better drop rate, I believe. Okay, Oeg. I didn't know that. I mean, I haven't played any Cave of Trials. Oh, it's a long time ago where I've done that, because all of my older videos were like, I don't know, 3 years old or something like that, but still requested anyhow. And people wanted to play the game, but they couldn't because the servers have been down, and now everything has been changed, So, I believe I'm gonna keep my 50,000 gold for the moment, since I have no idea where I want to go to visit. I mean, I have to upgrade everything in the village, no matter what. Also, probably I can go later on and invest into the Castle Throne, because maybe to level 6, I believe it was, to get a Steel Amulet Popo as my next hero, or probably we're gonna get enough crystals on the long run to get some nice like Holy Angel Seraphiel, for example, heroes. And we can do, once again, we can do a lot. There are a huge amount of units we can pick from. And also the market upgrade does cost 20,000. Let me just do that. I mean, who cares, I need another 32k now. But I want to see the weapons first before we do that. So next weapon we are going to unlock is the Zir Staff, which has a Thunder Plus. So probably a good choice when we go against our water units, I believe. And not a bad one, but also not a super good one, since we are starting rather slow with these. Oh, they nerfed Serum and Popo, okay. Okay. Yeah, once again, I have no idea about the new heroes. I really have to go into it and check all the heroes out, meanwhile playing through that. And probably I come up with another solution. Maybe I go with another ugly hero, or I gonna stay with that, because this dude is rather okayish. At least for the beginning, he's pretty good. Maybe I just save up until Holy Angel Seraphiel, no idea. But once again, I need to go to the Castle Throne. I need to check all the stats. So yeah, I heard a rumor about the changes on him, but as long as he has rage, heal is kind of useful when, I mean, I have no idea if they changed the healing, like the when your units get stomped up in the air and you heal. Meanwhile, they don't die when they land on the ground. So I'm not sure if they have fixed that as well. So probably you're right. Probably not a good choice. Um, Okay. Well, yeah, the sea serpents never have been a problem, I believe. I mean, except they have changed that once again a lot. I have no idea. But yeah, that's once again that's stuff I need to go through every time once again, because once again everything has been changed since my last recordings. I started that recordings. Meanwhile, they were like breaking down everything again, throwing everything away, starting new, balance stuff here and there. So everything has now changed once again, and I need to go and check everything out once again. So, and since you are done, like literally done with the game already, since you have mastered like everything and you did all the Cave of Trials, got whatever weapons, of course it's easier for you. But for me, I just have to go into it and once again check out everything and see what's going on over there. So, so I will end the stream in a moment. So, because I'm done with that so far, I'm gonna do another Valkyrie run over here because I want to get the 800 yeah, gold for the market, so I can actually upgrade the market even higher. Oh, Seraphia, then you have been lucky, I believe. I mean, I have no idea if I'm able to. Oh yeah, farming is a horrible thing. How do you get Holy Angel Seraphia right now? By the way, that's the arena where you can battle against. And we got some weeklies we can already claim. An overflow of 150 is maybe not a good choice. We don't have that, but I wanted to go to the market and upgrade this once again. And see what kind of weapons or stuff we are unlocking. So the next one would be this one, but it's all crystal stuff. Then we have the Mr. Satan glove, nothing fancy for us or nothing useful. Pretty ugly. Maybe we find out some cool equipment. Like anti-lizard armor. I don't even know that, or I never see that before. Should be new. X-chain mail, that's what we need later on. For crafting. Body armor, pretty decent, but also costs a lot of crystals. Nothing we are after, especially on free-to-play. And crystal armor and all the other ones. Well, actually, nothing of that is actually needed for us or useful for me at the moment. So, cobalt shield, XP, wind. What's that? Also, a mana +5. So, yeah, nothing fancy. Nothing cool, so we need to wait until we can maximize everything, or even more. So that concludes my stream now, and that concludes the video, if you see just a video. So we mastered like the next 3 missions. In the next run, I'm not sure when I can do the next stream about that game. I believe we're gonna go as a chapter 2, mission 1, 2, and 3. So we can actually do some more stuff in a short amount of time. Probably I split them later on whenever it becomes even harder. But chapter 2 shouldn't be any trouble at all. I mean, we got this fire dude where we can use your for our water units and stuff like that. So yeah. Okay, Oek. Thanks a lot for watching, and thanks a lot for tuning in. I will break down or end this little yeah, stream right now. And I hope to see you in the next one. And yeah, have a nice day. Bye bye.